Sangat tolol. Ah, sama pula bosnya ini.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Borussia Mönchengladbach against Borussia Dortmund. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Toni Kroos. Cafu. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Just one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Borussia Dortmund were imperious when the two sides last met. The fans are asking for more of the same. Kroos boots it upfield. Irwin tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Goblok.
Knows how to play. Yaya Toure. Zico. Borussia Mönchengladbach were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
Passes it through. Raul. Now it's Cruyff. No question, that's a foul. Away from immediate danger. Zico. Yaya Toure. It's a loose ball.
Offset pula.
He's wandering offside. And there's the first shot on goal. Good idea, just poorly executed. Irwin knocks it towards the front. Now it's Reina. Chance!
Kosong.
Goal! Borussia Mönchengladbach!
Sangat mangal-mangal nih.
Borussia Mönchengladbach are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Borussia Mönchengladbach draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Ada itu semua.
Who's going to make this theirs? Kroos needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind him was needed.
Well, they could break here. Cafu finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. He's got through.
Yo, man.
Real chance.
First
time.
Tico.
Yes.
Yes.
Borussia Dortmund back on level terms.
Back on level term. Macam paling Toni Kroos masuk Dortmund.
He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Reina, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Lagi free kick sih biasanya itu. Wasit goblok. Biasa gitu.
He's trying to shot.
Permainan.
He's missed, but not by that far. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Shoots!
Oops, Peter C.
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Kroos looks to dig one in.
Kok terus?
Need to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Habis.
There's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Cafu floats one over.
Gitu cara ngoper lah bodoh.
Toni Kroos driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Digs one in.
Yo, man.
Looking to get on the end of this.
Aduh.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Guardiola. Irwin tries to dink it in. Well read, he sorted that out.
Boom!
Elvedi can hoist
Panik
it
nih
clear.
gelar bah.
And it's Zico.
Ih, ditarik-tarik ah. Oh, nggak bisa lagi itu.
Guilty party there.
Apa nih? Siapa yang salah? Wasit, setan. Wasitnya memang anak monyet. Aduh, tak ya. Anak monyet wasit gitu. Ini wasitnya pakai baju hitam. Pikir kawan gue anjing.
Real class.
Well, I can only add that
Bodoh kan wasit yang sumpah. Ganti baju wasit. Tahu-tahu yang di pitch bajunya hitam, gue pakai hitam bodoh.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented
Imak
that
bandel
defense.
kali ya.
They just can't handle it.
Ini pun tolol. Kalau dikasih ke balik, wow,
Let's be lenient here.
setan.
He'll get too many more chances.
Ada itu semua, nggak ada itu semua.
Set high.
Ada.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the
Masa
finish.
banyak dicakap.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity, he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
patah.
Whistle, that's foul.
Patah lagi kau. Kenapa orang India? Ini krus kuning, nggak apa-apa krus. Biasa itu dalam permainan.
Now it's Reina.
Wah, cakep kau.
That's not the cross he had in mind.
Bola ya terobos itu kok gila kali bodoh. Kalau lagi.
Beckenbauer demonstrates his quality.
Ih, anjing ini.
Challenge, but well within the
Mampus
rules.
kok.
And he has been
Ada
fouled
kau.
there.
Patah tuh kaki kau. Lutut kau pecah.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Tahan
He
aja.
stayed down and he's
Apa ini
in very
liganya?
obvious discomfort here.
Patah gitu kan. Kita main gol lagi pensiun. Babi. Ya, hampir masuk pak.
Line for a corner kick.
Tahu kali itu yang defend.
Just not
Ada
target.
aja pun. Bisa hampir jebol gitu pak. Angrif apa? Angrif gitu. Bisa lagi yang corner. Kurang aja. Bodoh kau, kaki kau udah patah. Tolonglah. Bodoh-bodoh kali gitu ya kan. Jiko
Borussia
tolol.
Mönchengladbach have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain
Sah.
times, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Guardiola. Bandel kali orang ya.
Neuhaus.
Patahkannya kaki orang semua.
Aim long and direct.
Ambil bolanya setan. Astaga.
75 minutes played.
Giovanni Raya ini siapa? Pemain Indonesia itu ya? Anjing lu Pak itu.
Owen.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Mananya ini?
And he's on his way.
Ih,
Great
bisa
reaction.
lolos. Tahu
Should have
kau.
put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that,
Mana ya
because he
di-
should have put them ahead then.
Defensif nih pakai tai.
Cruyff.
Johan Cruyff, tunjukkan kau tuh.
This is promising. Lampard.
Ah, tolol.
Guardiola gets his foot in
Mbak
there.
Alca
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
tutup dia macam anjing lama-lama. Kevin Dick ini Kevin Sebabi ini.
Reina.
Ada tuh semua.
Cruyff.
Mati lo kau, setan.
Alvedi.
Oh, dia mulai bang. Pantang ini prit kata wasit.
Dix.
Setan.
It's come loose. Surely. He's gone for it.
Mati kau, kasih kan
Done very
Australia.
well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts
Mampus
were,
kau.
well, they were just razor sharp.
Lampard itu kau apa-apai.
The referee has
Tak
brought
lo.
play back and showed him a yellow card.
Corner kalau lu ya. Ayo kasihkan cross, umpan bagus. Sap. Tahu kali itu terobos dari mana kayak gitu.
Back to the keeper and go again. Decent ball. The final seconds now.
Masa seri sama Mbak udah dabah mampus kalian.
Lobs it in gently.
Bodohnya kau Cruyff.
A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils.
50% possession ya. Tai Giovanni Reina siapa itu? Anak haram. Bajingan 77 Munchen bah. Poinnya mantap kejar. Siapa nih? Chen Pauli udah mau habis nih match day-nya. Udah 31 kali main. Habis ini pindah lah suspend for today match. Bodoh amat. Pele baru sembuh sakit ya. Game plan ntar lu. Oh, main Pele kita coy. Nesta, apa Nesta? Mana ya? Lawan kita kacang-kacang ya nih. Mana. Kita ganti baju dulu, kita pakai baju ketiga kita. Salah goblok. Ini dah. Baju Evonik. Balik bos. Eric Smith Baur. Kita harus beli Thomas Rusicki nih. Sama Jan Koller. Marco Reus, Matt Hamel, Marius Wolf, Abu Meyang. Nantilah. Kita pindah klub ini. Dapat tawaran, kita pindah. Habiskan dulu musim yang ini. Kok yang ini stadionnya? Pau.
We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us anytime now. And our live game is Borussia Dortmund against St. Pauli. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Ini yang gak enak, baru main udah diambil bola ya.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in this game, and I can't.
Toni Kroos udah masuk aja tadi, Bah.
In every aspect of the goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defense.
Ih, lama kali. Pele bodat. Keluar itu bolanya, woi.
St. Pauli have statistically the worst defense in the league.
Lewati aja ya. Mungkin kasih nyaman gitu ah.
Xabi Alonso. Borussia Dortmund were imperious when the two sides last met. Fans are asking for more of the same. Well, that's where he wants it. Done very well to intervene. Zico, who's going to make this theirs? Played in by Owen.
Wih, jelek kali tendangan si Irwin. Tendangan sampah.
It's long. Oh, good interception. Cafu, who's long and
Salah
forward.
itu, belum di posisi dia.
Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hunsonji is the route one option. Toni Kroos.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Perelage tries to locate someone up front.
Bodoh kali ngop. Ih.
Xabi Alonso gets it back. Sinani. Toni Kroos.
Apanya kayak gitu?
Raul.
Raul.
Through. Chance. Can he finish?
Iya. Raul. Kaki dia kaki kiri, kaki apa ya?
Just took too long to make his mind up.
Kanan deh.
Opportunity missed.
Apa dia nendang tadi tuh? Kok meper? Pakai kaki kanan pula dia nyepak. Kiri bro, dekat itu bolanya masuk pasti kalau pakai kaki kiri kau tembaknya. Tolol kali kau Raul.
Passes it through. Timely intervention. There's Well, to add to
Yo,
football's
Iman.
endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a
Oh!
blockage.
Cantik kali polinya, bah.
Borussia Dortmund!
Toni Kroos.
Unbelievable.
Gila, itu baru poli namanya, bos.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He
Quality.
made it look ridiculously
Baik,
easy.
gak ada yang nengok.
It's almost a case of
Quality
sacrificing
Toni
some
Kroos,
of the
itu
power
baru.
in favor of getting the technique right. And technically, that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now.
Iyalah.
That's fantastic.
Atau poli. Ah, polinya coy. Ah, udah mental ya kan. Jeder. Mending lah udah. Lagi kok gitu mau ditanyakan.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Signifikan kontes. Yuk kontes. Raul.
Hit long and direct.
Raul jangan dari kanan lah maunya.
Lots of
Raul.
possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Forward it goes.
Ya.
Well read, he sorted that out.
Ada tuh sek mau diving pula dia.
Thrust towards the front
Raul
line.
sih.
We set high.
Tuh. Iya, disorong kiper wah. Apaan semua nih? Aduh. Zico
Zico with a definite fell there.
tolong. Zico tak nak jual Zico ya.
He'll have a go.
Wih, mau volley dia bah.
That has skimmed the post.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches.
Smith tries lifting it over.
Ampret.
Tries to stroke it through. Toni Kroos.
Oh, nggak bisa lah kayak gitu kau. Kasihkan terus kartu merah sih, keluarkan tuh. Tapi Alonso mau dihantam lagi.
St. Pauli are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Sonji, the ball through.
Ih, lewat.
Played it early.
Bahaya. Mantap kali Peter Cech ah.
Reverses for now. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the
I'll
players
check.
are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Borussia Dortmund lead at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Borussia Dortmund carry a one-goal lead into the second half.
Ih, bodoh. Tolong.
Chance! And the ball's come out! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Plays a clever pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rasmussen.
Apanya aku pikir nggak dapat tadi bola ya.
Proves too strong there. Tries a long pass towards the front. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It will be a corner. Up to meet it!
Ih,
Get
pas
that
sekali ke kiper apa?
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Shot a goal!
Waduh, kurang ke tengah.
Their attempt, the wrong outcome.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he just opted for raw power.
Beckenbauer Battles to win it back.
Bodoh-bodoh kali ya. Jangan ke situ lah.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Apa ya? Kritik kan.
He went for the corner. He's made sure that won't get through. St. Pauli were a real credit to themselves in picking up a point against one of the league's big hitters. How can they pick up all three? Aimed long and direct. Lobs it in gently. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks to thread it through.
Bandel kali orang St. Pauli ini.
Getting too tight, which is interesting. It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in.
Ih,
Try to pinch it
pau kali
or
bisa kirim
intercept,
itu.
so nobody can get
Tercek
in
dengan habisnya.
Just got rid of that. In for the follow-up. The defence can get it clear. Roll. Full tilt down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Can he finish?
Ah,
Sinani.
capek Raul lari dari sana.
Cafu. Cruz is being picked on here.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Oh, nggak bisa lah itu.
And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow
Kenapa tuh?
card.
Ture.
There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Comes forwards.
Baresi mundur, udah
Goes
maju
direct
Baresi
to
bah.
the front line. No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Xavi Alonso.
And it's Yaya Toure. Roll has it in a wide position, so what next? Shakes the shoots!
Iya, kipernya baik Alga ya.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Gak corner pula tuh, udah kena di tangannya, anjing kali ini.
Rasmus. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Raul. It's been intercepted.
Ay, si Raul ini.
Come to nothing. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Raul. Tries a through ball. Fires it in low.
Anjing,
And
anjing.
out to safety.
Kuningan terusin, biar cabut orang ini
And
semua.
has booked him for the original offence.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded. As a result of
Rosicki.
that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. I think that's happened in this case.
Alah, alah.
Clearance very necessary. Looks to slip it through. Drilled in low.
Ada Rosicki rupanya. Ture!
Oh, taken with style.
Ture.
And with that goal comes comfort.
Dengan gol itu sudah nyaman katanya. Gila.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Nathan
Well, as
jelas banget.
contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the area department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Kosong kita bantai St. Pauli.
Borussia Dortmund not have picked a better
Lagi
time to
diharapkan, boy.
snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Emang.
Immediate danger.
Hampir.
It's missed, but not by that far. Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
Yaya Toure. Hydrol.
Kok berhenti lah pula dia.
It's a long forward pass. Belts one.
Wah,
Absolute.
keren kali wah, belok bola.
Oh, that is a gem.
Unbelievable.
And the lead is 3. It is surely
Menit-menit
done.
terakhir cuy. Kampret. Tunggu itu. Belok bola ya. Bingung kiper. Thomas Rosicki, pemain Dortmund yang beralih ke Arsenal. Ya, drop. Itu langsung ditembak aja, bos. Tak. Iya. Dia asik. Jelas nih. Kena kaki rupanya. Udahlah. 3-0. Meriah kali ya.
Borussia Dortmund, winners of a no contest. They
Itu
just
dia no
swamped their
contest.
opponents in superior quality.
Main kali Toni Kroos, ya Toure, Rosicki, menit-menit terakhir. Nggak terkejar lah Munchen nih, nggak apa-apa, kita masuk UCL yang penting. Sama Leverkusen. Ih, pemain Munchen semua di dalam ini. Kampret, nggak ada apa-apanya, itu sampah. Sama kue seri kok. DFB Pokal final lawan siapa kita ya? Final fixture. Hamburger. Bundesliga. Gas lah, bre. Aduh, nggak bisa pilih stadium.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Borussia Dortmund against Hamburg. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Baru main udah dipatahkan nanti ya.
Danger averted for now. It's a long pass towards the front. Coulson is fouled. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Yaya Toure. It was hard to see any better outcome there. Kelly tries a through ball, drilled in low.
Anjing.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And the through ball is intercepted. Well positioned to make that interception. Borussia Dortmund are enjoying great form in front of
Apa
goal
lah kayak
right
gitu?
now. 5 games in a row they've scored. Hoops it upfield. Cafu does well to read it and intercepts. Aim forward. Well weighted. Shoots!
Tajam kali sepakannya mah poli ya.
He's hit it first time.
Oh, no doubt if he'd sacrificed some of the power he was trying to put into
Hey, Blake, hey,
that,
Blake.
better technique, then I think he might have had more joy.
In for the pieces. He's there to
Hampir lah.
make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
This could fall anywhere. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Anjing, keras kepala orang ini.
That's finish in the end.
Lagi. Putar corner. Akhirnya masuk. Tiga kali dihantam corner.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly
Lepas,
wrong,
harus keras dia. Lepas kan?
beautifully met, it really was.
Borussia Dortmund themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Bisa nggak ada yang nonton lah.
Another throw in. Kicks one in. Then into the middle. Is it in? He's still trying.
Paksa kali. Bahaya nih.
Gets up to head it.
Ih, nggak bergerak bah.
Honestly behind.
Untung nggak masuk. Whoop. Wih, mau jong.
Locate someone up front.
Wilson,
Trying to play it through.
he timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Looks like a good ball through. That's not the cross he had in mind. Kroos with the foul. Toni Kroos gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Raul.
Pele.
Very well to intervene. Raul tosses it through.
Iya.
To get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts
Rahasia
were
aja nih tadi
just
terbang
razor
bola.
sharp.
Pelan kali.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Borussia Dortmund, the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. De Mediar gets into the
Bonket.
position to intercept.
Wilson, Owen.
Gets it back. Now the pass. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, the keeper's done
Gila.
ever so well.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Toure battles to win it back. Guardiola. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. And the defence can get it clear. Tops it forwards. Nesta. Yaya Toure looks to thread it through. It's Raul! What a rocket! That
What?
is special!
Roket.
A finish right from the top draw!
Gila
And with
Raul.
that goal comes comfort! That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit!
Oh, what a wonderful.
Generates the power in that situation. His
Langsung
power
aja
is
cetak Raul. Sap kanan sedikit. Tung. Hehe.
Borussia Dortmund.
Benar orang tuh main.
A couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Rit.
Whistle goes for half-time.
Baru bawa pertahanan cuy.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward.
Mati dia.
They've got themselves into a very good position. So why dither from here when they can repeat their first
Pening kau kan?
success?
That's a foul.
Lama kali dia ngambil kuda-kudanya. Orang udah datang. Mandal kali ya, bos.
Hamburg, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take risks is what I liked. And that
Boom!
was an absolute treat.
And more!
And more and more.
And surely that settles it.
Habis lo dah. Rongket sikit.
He duly delivered.
Oper.
Yeah,
Cetas.
teamwork was key to that.
Start.
A beautiful piece of
Beautiful
engineering to
piece.
set him free in the box.
Hamburger. Jual burger aja, Glenn.
Borussia Dortmund take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Kamu sepaksa-paksa kali deh.
Oh, good interception. Fires it in low.
Masuk lagi.
Really well taken goal.
Telentang kiper ya.
Ruthless and relentless.
Telentang kiper apa?
Utterly rampant. Jim, your thoughts?
It's almost criminal to see a defense fail to identify
Telentang kipernya.
Ah! They knew. And yet
Capek
they
abang ada. Pulang
paid
aku.
the price and deserved to.
Borussia Dortmund tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Paulson thrust towards the front line. Hoists it high.
Tidur kiper apa?
Question, that's a foul.
Apa ya, sit. Tempat kosong gitu, aku tahu tuh sit.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's good defense. Plain and simple, good defense. They refused to
Raul.
turn.
Kami kali bos.
Looks to slip it through.
Jangan lewat lah.
Now here's the through ball. Have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Tony Kroos. Kroos plays a clever pass.
Mana-mana lo
An
ngoper.
apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here. Yeah, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Pep Guardiola itu ah. Gambar Gibran pula tuh.
Here's a corner.
Masuk. Itu dia nih. Salah lah kayak gitu, cok.
Defending was strong and firm. Deftly done. Raul.
Ah,
It's long and forward. Looks like a good ball through. Lokonga looking to get on the end of this.
Hamburg may think they're going about this in the right way, but not if a series of...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
main kasar kalau udah kalah. Berusaha.
But he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Oh, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Berak.
Virgil with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep facing in that direction, then the only thing he can
Kili-kili
do
boleh
is
keluar,
just
bodoh.
lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
And he has been fouled there.
Main kasar terus Hamburger nih gara-gara kalah. Bodoh.
Oh, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Hard to tidy up the situation.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Ish. Ah! Hampir ah.
Beckenbauer. Toni Kroos. It's Toni Kroos. Roll, gets it, and now what?
Right
Yeah,
place,
anjing.
right time. It was just as well.
Yeah, he's fouled in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Fabio Vieira. Forward it goes. Four added minutes on the board.
Glatzel.
Bocor.
Loose.
Owen.
Guardiola.
Cafu.
With the ball through. Away from immediate danger. Gets it back.
Habis.
And that will be the final act. A demolition,
Destruction,
destruction,
annihilation.
They simply ran away with it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Wah, beda 13 poin lah. Werder Bremen. Aduh, jadi manajer Eintracht Frankfurt lah. Mana itu, Bos? Karir over. Frankfurt itu apa tuh? Yang terkenal sedikit lah, Bos.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Werder Bremen against Borussia Dortmund. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Aimed long and direct. Gets into some space. Nicely measured pass. Guardiola. Toni Kroos. Borussia Dortmund were imperious when the two sides last met. The fans are asking for more of the same. Tries to stroke it through. Keeper's ball. Toni Kroos. Looks to slip it through. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bittencourt tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's broken through.
Tai.
Oh, Werder Bremen! And it's Werder Bremen who take the lead. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and control.
Mampus kau.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he's on his way! Shoots!
Dibayang-bayangi terus dia. Ah, bocor.
Werder Bremen! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Werder Bremen go into the lead. That's not going to make it. Vuba. Bittencourt pumps it upfield. Werder Bremen owe their previous result to some adept management.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Drilled in low. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Looks like a good ball through. Tries a through ball. He's through. Goes for goal.
Illegal.
Tries the route one option. Deman, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bittencourt finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Raoul, good running with the ball. Can they build on it? The defence can get it clear. Borussia Dortmund seem to me to be being rather cagey here.
It is cagey. You only have to remember what happened when the sides last met, the way they went behind in that match. That's what's causing their caution.
Looks to dink one in. Werder Bremen have a free kick. Clears it out of harm's way. And the ball's come out! That'll be a corner. Great lead! He will be livid with himself.
Well, one moment there was a little bit of space, Peter, they could have worked with, but the next it was shut down, and it was shut down extremely well.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, we've had plenty to go on in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Anjing, sorong-sorong bah.
Borussia Dortmund need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Pelé.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Bittencourt, aim forward. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Pau kali kau.
Managed to get it away. Lovely feet. Borussia Dortmund won emphatically last time. Morale is high for this one. Passes it through. Wonderful quick feet.
Ah, shit.
It's deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Wasit ni. Kuat kali bah, mau kemana kau buat cornernya itu?
It's gone a long way up and away.
Babi, ada yang nonton lah.
And it's Zico. Goes for it!
Wih, hampir lah.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that. This defence is weary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
He's slid it through.
Ish, kayak mana orang ini main bola nih?
Yeah, the ball in set up the opportunity for someone to go and
Anjing.
beat it. Defenders were on their heels. He was on his toes. Oh, look, they should have reacted to that quicker. You know, still he was helped by the fact that the marking was so poor.
Di tackle nggak kartu, tai.
Kroos. Fires it in low.
Ah, anjing kali pemainnya gua.
Boniface, Werder Bremen have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply.
Ah, bodoh.
Toni Kroos. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that
Anak
tackle.
babi semua ini.
Ball won cleanly. Hit long and direct.
Baik kali cakep kau.
So the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Raul. Can he finish?
Mati kau.
Goal! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Oh, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got time to
Sorositsky.
score. Simple as.
This is quite a battle.
Borussia Dortmund surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Mati kau kan, kuning kau masih botak tuh. Macam.
And out to safety. And it's Toni Kroos. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has.
Iyo ampun.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Lampard gets it away.
Mau lah, habis Lampard nih.
And that's another throw. Spoon forward, boots it upfield. Plays it out to the wing. That's a throw.
Aduh, tolol pun yang mainin. Ah,
Once more.
kenapa kalian main di pinggir-pinggir, bodoh?
Gets it and
Mati
now
kau.
some excellent
Ah,
tackling
ini
here.
pun si
And that
kampret
one,
ini
a
ngasih
perfect
bola
example.
pau minta ampun.
Chance. Looking to force his way through.
Patahkan aja kaki si anjing ini tadi.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Betul kali kau.
Well, after such an exciting run, I really thought, Peter, he was going to round it off in style.
Battles to win it back. Owen. Toni Kroos. This is promising. Drills one in.
Geblek, geblek.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Pengen
And
ku
that's
patahkan
it.
aja, betul.
So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with the outcome.
Victor Boniface, muka kayak babi. Ngeri bah. Jumpa orang ini lagi final.
So which one will it be? It must be one or the other, and we'll know soon enough. The final about to get underway. Borussia Dortmund against Werder Bremen.
Pilih menyerah. Gambar Godzilla nggak nyambung, bah. Polisi. Polisi orang bule.
So you can have a look at them now. Czech keeps goal. Beckenbauer, Nesta, Cafu, Owen, Pirlo, Yaya Toure, Toni Kroos, Zico, Pele, Raul, tasked with leading the line. The final gets underway.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Goes wide. Flags up. He must have been offside.
Oh, looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Boniface looks to slip it through. He didn't have enough to concern the defence. Yaya Toure. Oh, good interception. Aimed long and direct. Well played, he saw that coming.
Ah, bodohnya lah.
Big chance! Kroos with the ball through. Raul. Wonderful quick feet. Stark goes long. Deman clean down that right flank. That'll be a throw. Lobs it in gently. And he's onside. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Borussia Dortmund could not have chosen a worse moment.
Gak dia yang sengaja kayak
They're
gitu.
protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Weh, bodoh.
He's missed altogether.
Ke langit kok tembak bola tuh.
And they couldn't have hoped for a better chance to turn things round.
Friedel gathers from the goal kick.
Apanya orang ini?
Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Check. It's upfield. Raul. Owen. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Zico. Zico passes Passes it through.
Mana-mana lah bola ini.
Good challenge. He just stood firm. Kroos. Looks like a good ball through. Raul. And he's whipped
Kok
it in.
dibiari?
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Faisal. Spoon forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Toni Kroos. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Beckenbauer tries to get it forward quickly. Roll, knocks it towards the front.
Patah sana ya orang ini betul. Pala kali bu.
Ball's gone out of play. Comes out once more. And it's Zico. Goes for it! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Freedom. Who's going to make this theirs? Raul. Can he finish?
Bandel kali ya.
Stark can hoist it clear. Tries a through ball. Tries to dink it in. Looks to bypass the midfield. Owen. Now the pass. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Passes it through. Chance!
Astaga.
Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Listen, in terms of the chances we've seen, they shouldn't be ahead, but luckily football doesn't always work like that. Having said that, they must address the fact that their opponents have had too much freedom. That can't go on.
Intriguing half, lacking only in goals. Score 0-0.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Wants to dig one in. Clearance very necessary. Beckenbauer looks to slip it through.
Bisa nggak?
Friedel puts it upfield. Deman plays a clever pass. Good defending. He knew he had to stop it right there.
Tahu kali kau. Walah.
He slid it through. Great chance, it was a quality ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up at the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Great lead! The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Nicely controlled. Into the area. It's always going to be the keepers. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Who's going to make this theirs? It's over the top. He's got that one wrong. Stop defending to ensure they got no further. Looks like a good ball through. Looking to force his way through. Looking to shoot.
ya ampun.
Looks to thread it through. Oh, he's broken through. Has a shot. Loose.
Mana pilih ini nyetak bola kayak anjing.
Werder Bremen have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Throw in. Lovely feet. Spoon forward. Looks to slip it through. And out to safety. Lampard.
Werder Bremen have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Walah,
Looks like
bodohnya.
mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Bandel kali si
Tries
setan-setan
through
ini.
ball. Well
Mampus
positioned
kau.
and interception.
Mati kau kan? Kau kok mati?
Caught him there. It's a free kick.
Merah-merah lah situ.
He's gone for the shot.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper in his close.
Ah,
Deftly done. Borussia Dortmund in it back again.
makan tuh.
There's a goal! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
80 dah nih.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Raul. It's long and forward. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Just a few moments from glory. I think he's got good distance on that. Now the pass.
Bandel kali backnya, tai. Kau bodoh. Mati lo kalian lagi.
Passes it through. Drilled in low.
Prak.
Top save!
Oh, alah.
That shot was travelling. That wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Control. Into the channel. Kroos drills one in.
Kok kayak anjing gini orangnya Pak.
Defending, but that'll do. Looks like a good ball through.
Masuk lagi.
It's there! And that should do it!
Habis.
Within
Pilih
sight
menit
of the
terakhir.
finish line. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats.
MVP
They did,
kiper orang ini dah.
yet they didn't need, and they paid the price and deserved to.
Then Bremen decided now is
Udah lah, apa lagi mau diharapkan? Udah kalah
Well,
itu.
the stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Menang kita kan, dapat satu titel di FB Pokal.
Borussia Dortmund.
Oh, lari Jurgen Klinsmann bah.
It is party time as they gather to get their hands on
Piala
the
domestik.
trophy. So on to center
Sakit
stage
otaknya
are
kan.
the central characters, the individuals who as a team blended
Dapat Piala
into
domestik,
champions.
Piala Liga nggak dapat ya.
This is their moment.
FB Pokal winner. Rencananya kita babat kok. Wih sih. Apa pialanya? Udah squad tahan banting si Robert tuh nggak pernah main masuk kamera juga ya. selesai. Itu baru namanya main. Pilih bah. 2 kali cetak dia menit-menit terakhir. Itu baru namanya final. Menang kita bos. Dapat aku piala kan. Lah, lawan siapa habis nih? Ya, Hoffenheim. Final fixture. Match terakhir. Oke. Tambah gaji $950.000. Cari Cantona. Best. Oke. Asik. Oke, lagi lah.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Hoffenheim against Borussia Dortmund. I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the cutback. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Pele. Zico. Kroos passes it through. And it's Zico. Borussia Dortmund were imperious when the two sides last met. And the fans are asking for more of the same. Borussia Dortmund have escaped via some do-or-die defending.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Spoon forward. Oh, good interception. Yaya Toure. Cafu. Chip through. How about it? Who's going to make this theirs? Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Irwin tries to get it forward quickly. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hoffenheim have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do, and damned if you don't.
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! There is the breakthrough! Borussia Dortmund draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Aimed long and direct. And it's Toni Kroos. Kroos pumps it forwards. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Pele. Chance! Roll shoots! What about it?
Ah, habis dibantai bah.
And they are disappearing out of sight! Borussia Dortmund take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Pele. Now the pass. Yaya Toure! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Irwin. Raul. Borussia Dortmund are in control here on the brink of half-time. Timely intervention. Toni Kroos. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Tries to stroke it through. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Toure pumps it upfield. Cafu looks to dink one in. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him. Lojek, Nesta
demonstrates his quality. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Tries a through ball. Toure crosses it in low. That is gorgeous from Raul. All too easy. There's the end of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Borussia Dortmund utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
Pelé,
Yaya Toure,
Cafu,
he's had a shot! He's come loose. Kramaric. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He's done well to tidy up the situation. And it's Zico. Guardiola. Cafu. He cuts it out. Kramaric. Irwin does well there. Alert. Zico. Raul. Zico. And out to safety. The defence can get it clear. Toure, a scorer already in the game. Hoffenheim have plenty in the middle.
they've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Plays a clever pass. Toure positions himself well and cuts it out. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Pelé,
And it's Zico. Pelé! No, that's just why.
well, he was in such a great position in front of goal and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Zico. Borussia Dortmund haven't made a substitution yet. That's Raul. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Away from immediate danger. Yaya Toure. Zico. It's Zico!
Woof.
He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
That's Raul. Guardiola. Raul! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it was far from high caliber, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high caliber.
Vince has got rid of that. Looks like a good ball through. No way through that. Forward it goes. Toure unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Toni Kroos goes long and forward. Tries to dink it in. Swept in. That has faded wide.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Pirlo boots it upfield, brings it forward, roll, floats one over. He has done it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul. Borussia Dortmund totally rampant here. Hoists it high. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Lampard. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Clears it out of harm's way. Beckenbauer. Owen. Played it early. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. And he's there to hoof it away. Cruyff with a delicate ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he really got hold of that. Leicester tries to get it forward quickly. Kramaric looks to slip it through. And the referee brings it to a close. Borussia Dortmund, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, look, Peter, no matter what the circumstances, in my career there was always a call for ending the season on a winning note, go out on a high, and then obviously a more forensic reflection can begin on what needs to be altered during the close season.
With that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Oh, 17 kali. Hebat. Oh, ini. Belum ada tawaran pindah klub. Dapat dah satu piala nih. Wah, 7489 tinggal UCL yang belum nih. Raul Pele, bos. Matias Ginter. Di Kris tuh 89. Apa nih? Oh, job offer klub tim. Testimonial. Great news, we decided offer you a contract extension. Please respond. You have been manager Napoli. Napoli ya. Obviously fixture. Aduh, perpanjang atau pindah nih? Napoli, Borussia Dortmund, pindah ke Napoli kita Liga Italia. Udah. Terima aja lah ya, Napoli. Game plan. Siapa pemain-pemainnya nih? Holun. Albert Ferrer di sini. Wush. Lukaku, oke. Ini siapa? Jonathan. Napoli. Oke, kita pindah ke Napoli. Waduh, UCL belum kumainkan pula tadi. Di Old Boys, siapa ya pemainnya? Wah, Nuer. Pensiun deh. Siapa aja kawan itu? Testimoni. Mau kemana kita? Kita lihat nih, siapa aja orang nih. Nuer, David Luiz. James Mill. Ini dari mana nih? Lewandowski. Aku tengok. Cafu masih main. Gas lah. Lemah kali mau pensiun.
Well, games like this feel like a throwback to the days of the one-club career. Not so much a match, more a celebration of a man who has given so much to this game. For him and his footballing journey, the final whistle here is indeed, sadly, absolutely final. And that gets things running.
The
So,
old
Jim, tell me
boys.
this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I get the feeling that a lot's going to depend on just how much of the ball Tony Kroos will get to see. It's vital that he can keep himself pressure free and give himself those crucial extra seconds to take in the landscape.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's a loose ball. Kroos. Raul. And he's on his way! Throw in, and it's Zico. Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. David Luiz. Parejo. The old boys still without an attempt on target. Looks to thread it through. Managed to get it away. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Borussia Dortmund break the deadlock. In it goes!
Unbelievable.
Gila.
And they are disappearing out of sight. Borussia Dortmund have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3. Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Lewandowski beats the offside trap. That'll be the last act of the first half. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
The old boys suffered a bit of a shock at being hit hard and fast with 2 goals, and they still seem to be feeling the effects. They now need a motivational team talk that can help restore a little reassurance. Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Drilled in low. Cafu. More and more and more and more. They are running riot.
Unbelievable.
Surely now, beyond all doubt. Borussia Dortmund take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Czech gets it upfield. Zico spreads it wide. And the header! Kroos. Parejo. Kroos. Toure puts it upfield. Tries a through ball. Looks to slip it through. Guardiola. Kroos knocks it towards the front. Turns and goes back. Wonderful from Kroos! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Mau pensiun pula dikasih.
Borussia Dortmund tear the... It's in! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Demolition bah, bencana.
Borussia Dortmund totally rampant here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he's most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pele. And that is that. The old boys thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in...
Indah kita. Oh, ada tawaran lagi. Mana tuh? Oke. Raul. Oh, banyak. Aduh, klub-klub kecil pula nih. Raul bola 21 Pak Ci. Tawarin kemana lagi nih? Napoli lah, Napoli. Paling pas tuh. Oh iya. Final day of season. Gak sempat kita UCL. Van Dijk, jual aja si Van Dijk nih ya. Berhubung kita mau keluar, kita jual aja dah. Oke, jarang dimainkan juga si kampret itu. Go to next season, let's go. Winner, wish eligible next season. Franz Beckenbauer Super Cup. DFB Pokal winner. Apa kali ya? Oh nih. Ya turun Parma. Mau masuk. Apa-apa Sassuolo. Oke, ini dia saatnya nih. Pindah kita ke Napoli, bro. Setelah berhasil di Bundesliga, pindah kita ke Napoli. Jurgen Klinsmann. Siapa lagi join di new youth team ini? Tolonglah bos. Siapa nih bos? Albert Ferrer, Kevin De Bruyne. Jual aja semuanya.